They finally getting under Jay-Z's skin, y'all. And this is a doozy right here. Word on the street is this is just the least of his problems, y'all. Word on the street is Jay-Z, if he does not do the DNA test, um, they're saying by the 18th, illegally, the court will presume him to be the father. Y'all, stay tuned, stay tuned. Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all. And welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged. Some is not. And the fair accuse is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Y'all, it's a lot of stuff coming out about this stuff. And word on the street is, I finally heard some more details about the pow of his son's car. Okay? They said that his car didn't get hit up until the feds took over the case. And they started getting involved. Jay-Z could go to jail, y'all. Jay-Z could possibly go to jail over this whole situation, y'all. Not just the fact that the alleged mother, okay, during the time that the Mingle Tinkle session took place was 1 to the 5, okay, y'all? Not just for that, but for what they did to his son on so many levels. Y'all, word on the street is 6 judges could be charged with a cover-up right now. His alleged son, Ramir, has went through 6 judges that has threw this out because of Jay-Z's fame and fortune, y'all. So I told y'all, before this is over with, Ramir is going to be rich, y'all. He's going to be rich. He got a lawsuit against Jay-Z. He has lawsuits against the judges. The lawyer, he had a lawyer that Jay-Z's team allegedly, I wasn't there, so I'm just telling y'all what I heard. But he has a lawyer, y'all, that flipped to Jay-Z and them side. So everybody was working against him because of Jay-Z's power and money. Okay, y'all? This is crazy. And once the feds picked this up, this is when the pow took place. And word on the street, it took place in a parking lot, y'all. He was out there with other people. Other people's cars was outside, and his car was the only one that got powed up, y'all. I am scared for his life right now, to be honest with y'all. I am really scared for Ramir's life right now. Because this bullying has been going on for a long time, y'all. And instead of Jay-Z trying to, clear this stuff up and do right by, this situation, he's making things worse for himself, y'all. I just have to keep saying this. When Jaguar Wright said that he was worse than P. Diddy, he really is, because he got some screws missing. Even though Puffy was out here doing the things he was doing, he was trying to, have a scapegoat. Okay, y'all? He was trying to have a scapegoat. He was trying to do things so that it wouldn't come back to him. Even with the females that he was mingling and tingling and taking the mingle tingle with other people, this and that and this. He got the females, okay, P. Diddy, to make the phone calls, to set up the stuff, to pay the people. He did this. Jay-Z, on the other hand, is very sloppy, y'all, with what he's doing. And it's obvious, y'all. This is my personal opinion. But it's obvious that, he used his power by any means necessary to shut this person up. And I don't understand this, y'all. If this is his son, y'all, this is a part of his legacy. This is your BLO D, why in the world would you be fighting so hard against them? Like, this is crazy, y'all. I've never heard nothing like this in my life. You try to set him up to go to jail. That didn't work. You got caught up. Then you turn around and have somebody to pow, pow, pow his car up? Oh, my goodness, y'all. A lot of people was coming to me and they were asking me, you know, or they were saying, basically, about the DNA. They worried that the DNA test was gonna get, messed with or whatever, whatever, whatever. Y'all, I don't think that DNA gonna get messed up when they finally do the test, if he allowed them to do it. And I'm gonna tell y'all why he is fighting so hard to not get this DNA test done. Lord have mercy. Word on the street is, and this is allegedly, but this is what's out in the street. So I'm gonna say, I wasn't there, I don't know, but word on the street is, y'all, and there are over 5 other kids out there with the same DNA as Jay-Z right now. Everybody is thinking, oh, this is just about the female because she wasn't of age and this and that and that and this, when he messed with her and got, her priggers, okay? It ain't just about that, y'all. If the feds get their hand on Jay-Z's DNA, other people is about to come forth, y'all. Other people are about to come forth, okay? This is what they are saying. This is crazy. This is correct. Y'all, Shidaka about to hit the fan. You mean to tell me the man that everybody been putting on this pedestal, on this serious pedestal, and acting as if Jay-Z, had his first kids with Beyonce and this and that, this. This guy, they are saying, got about 7 kids. Lord have mercy. When I tell y'all Shidaka about to hit the fan, it's about to hit the fan. Now, one baby mama, alleged baby mama, whom even Wendy Williams aired out, is free from 106 in Park. They're saying that she is denying it because she got paid off to, disappear. Okay, she's well taken care of, allegedly, and she don't mind playing a game with Jay-Z to not come forward. Okay, allegedly he has another daughter, an older daughter that he takes care of. But before he started taking care of her, he was denying her too. He's still somewhat denying her because he is not, letting the public know that she's his daughter, allegedly. Okay, y'all? But word on the street is he didn't show up to court when he had to go to court for her either. And this post was put up. Y'all, this is crazy. Jay-Z's first daughter and your favorite rapper refused to show up to district court. Laughable. She looks just like him, y'all. I think her name is Lanisha or something like that. She looks just... Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Jay-Z in some serious trouble, y'all. He's in trouble. And he's about to be a serious embarrassment for Beyonce, y'all. Beyonce ain't gonna know what to do out here. No wonder she out here just all over the place, don't know what to do, because it's so much stuff coming their way that it doesn't make any sense, y'all. It doesn't make any sense. All the stuff that's coming their way right now. 7 outside, and they said that the other 5 don't have nothing to do with this one and the female. It's 5 others, and they said that he has paid them quietly to be quiet. Now, 9 times out of 10, he giving them some crumbs because that older daughter, he bought her a little house, he give her a little money, and she's off the radar. She does not work or anything like that. He takes care of her, but she lives, a very mediocre life. She's not, what I'm saying? She's not balling out of control or anything like that. But he takes care of her. He takes care of her. Y'all, I thought it was just about Ramir's mother. It's not. Jay-Z do not want his DNA out here. because there are others that's going to come forward. Y'all, this is what I'm hearing right now. They going to be coming in by the boatloads, word on the street. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. And the thing about this is there's no more running. Okay, there's no more running. Word on the street is allegedly Jay-Z has tampered with DNA tests before. So this is something that they're already going to look out for. Word on the street. Now, this is what his son said. His son said that Ramir was in contact with this female right here. And since Jay-Z wouldn't give him a DNA, he did a DNA with her. This is what I'm hearing, y'all. And this was out there for a long time, okay? He did a DNA with Jay-Z's alleged other daughter. And he sent off to do he did the DNA, you know, that home test or whatever. He sent off to get the DNA test or whatever, that they mailed the results to your house. He said the DNA test never came back. And when he tried to reach out to the daughter again, he couldn't get in contact with her. So Jay-Z pulled her back from even doing his DNA. I guess he got in her tail, y'all, about even, you know, trying to do this DNA on the side with him. This is her brother, allegedly. And Jay-Z got her to stop talking to Ramir. And the DNA test the results never showed back up. He never received them. So this is another thing that he possibly got a lawsuit against, because the DNA people decided that they would not even send him the results, yo. Word on the street. So this is about to get ugly, y'all, real fast. Jay-Z has used his legal team over and over and over and over again to commit fraud. Basically, y'all. And the judge has put his foot down now. He said, you're going to either do this DNA test by the 18th, or legally, by law, Ramir will be presumed to be his son anyway, even without the DNA, if he does not respond, y'all. So Jay-Z don't have a choice right now. It's either don't respond, and this one is your son by law. Okay? Automatically. Or give up the DNA and others come forward too. And I'm going to say this. If that happens, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Those other people, other 5 kids that's out there, they can do a DNA with Ramir. And if that matches, they still can come after Jay-Z. Oh my God. Why get yourself in this type of trouble? Why? This is why and they said it's been over 10 years. It's been like 14 years that Ramir has been trying to get this DNA, and he has been dodging and dodging and dodging, paying people off and this and that and that and this, y'all. I didn't even know that Jay-Z had came to the hospital, allegedly. This is what the word on the street is. That Jay-Z came to the hospital when his mother was sick in the hospital. Ramir's mother was sick in the hospital. She had like heart failure or something like that. She passed away from. May she rest in peace. But y'all, they're saying that Jay-Z's legal team and stuff came up there to the hospital while she was in the hospital. So he was keeping eyes on her. And then now there's rumors that allegedly her mother passed away too. That's what I'm hearing, y'all. Y'all. And y'all wonder why the feds is investigating this whole situation right now? Soon as the feds took over this case, Ramir's car get powered up. Like, I am fed up with you. This is the last time I'm going to deal with you. So no wonder why people are going through extremes now to shut this down. This is crazy, y'all. This is crazy on so many levels. I don't even... Y'all, this is correct. You would be willing, And this is, the world is talking about this now, y'all. Everybody is reporting this. You would be willing, you gotta be a dirty mother hubbard, y'all, to be willing to take your son out just so you won't face your past and what you have done with not just him allegedly and his mama, but other baby mamas out there. And word on the street is some of those 5 baby mamas that he didn't hushed up, allegedly. These babies were allegedly conceived after he married Beyonce. So he got some before he married Beyonce, and allegedly, y'all, because I wasn't there, I didn't know, I don't know, but this is what everybody is talking about right now. Okay? So I'm gonna say allegedly all day long. He got more. He got more, y'all. Beyonce is the laughing stock of the world right now, y'all. He is making a complete fool out of Beyonce. And it is what it is, y'all. This is sad. But I'm so happy that Ramir is getting some justice finally. And y'all, prayers up for Ramir that he stay safe. Pray that, God continue to protect him. Because he needed. And people were asking him in one of the interviews, is he afraid for his life? And he said it scared him when his car got hit up. But he's saying that he's not afraid. Okay? But you should be very cautious. Even if you're not afraid, be very cautious. And if you ask me, the feds should put Ramir up somewhere to get him away from Jay-Z at this point. Because not only is Ramir speaking out about this, but his godmother, since his real mother passed away, has been pushing full force to help him. So I feel like her life is in danger too, y'all. So prayers up for the both of them, and hopefully, they make it to the 18th, because right now, Jay-Z is, word on the street, he's peed off. He's peed off. He is now calling their house. His lawyer, rather, is calling their house, asking them to give him more time. This is what he's doing. How do you allegedly plant something in a car, then allegedly his son mysteriously car get hit up, and now you got people, lawyers calling their house like nonchalant, like you ain't done nothing? Y'all, I can't believe what I am hearing, but y'all stay tuned, because the 18th, it's going to go down. If he don't do this test, automatically the feds is going to presume him legally as Ramir's father. Y'all, stay tuned. 18th, we're going to be celebrating with Ramir that he's finally getting somewhere. Okay, y'all? And it ain't a lot of people worried, is this DNA going to get messed with and this and that and that and this? I doubt it. I doubt it this time, because they already know what he's capable of. Those first DNA tests got messed up. They never showed back up. The results never came. That's not a coincidence, y'all. It's not a coincidence. And when them other baby mamas, alleged baby mamas, okay, see that Ramir is about to be swimming in dough in a minute, okay, from all of these years of just trying to get answers. Everything that he has went through, he's about to get paid from these judges, lawyers, DNA tests that he never received when he sent off with his sister, his alleged sister. Okay, this guy gonna be swimming in money. And like I said before, if I was him, I wouldn't even want a relationship. If he called him and be like, "Look, I'm sorry, for what I did. I'm married to Beyonce. I didn't want this, da da da." I hope that Ramir does not fall for the okie doke and stay away from this man, because I'm telling you, this is dangerous. I never heard of anything like this in my life. And I'm wondering now, is what they call it, where he works for, the sports, people that he controls, the halftime show and all of this stuff. I wonder if they can continue to support Jay-Z after all of this stuff comes out. The 18th, we gonna know something. And if this comes out, I'm wondering, is Shittaka gonna hit the fan? And I mean hit the fan with his jobs and being able to control the the halftime shows and all of this other stuff. I wondered, is they going to fire him for this? Because this is huge, y'all. This is fraud on so many levels. He had judges committing fraud toward Ramir. They were breaking the laws every which way they could. And he's walking around here with Rumi and Blue Ivy as if, oh, these is my golden childs and all of this stuff. And children, and forget the rest. Forget the rest of them. I could care less about the rest of them. This is the attitude that he has. What type of person does stuff like that? I know there's a lot of fathers out here that, ain't worth, I'm just saying, ain't worth nothing. Okay? It's some that don't do anything, but some still claim them, even though they don't do anything for them, but they don't just run around and just act like they ain't theirs. They just don't do nothing for them. But they still be like, oh, I got a son or I got a daughter, even though they still don't do nothing for them. And even though there are people out here that don't claim, why would you want to take them out? Now, I have heard news reports of, married men or something like that having side babies, and they'll take out, you know what I'm saying? They'll take out the side chick and the baby. But they in jail, y'all. They in jail. Some have tried to take out their side chicks and babies. And they in jail too. So why is it any different when, allegedly, a rich person does it? I'm just asking y'all. Why should there be a cover-up? Because 9 times out of 10, they're going to be able to possibly, fight the allegations about the car getting hit up. But the timing, y'all, the timing. He's not a street associate. He's not out here doing nothing to nobody. He's living his life the best he can and not doing nothing to nobody. Why, right after the feds take over the case, why did his car get hit up? And it's crazy that he's playing with the feds like this. Because I'm going to tell y'all this. The fact that the feds picked up this case, you would think that Jay-Z would have been like, y'all back up off of him. If you had somebody following Ramir around or whatever, you would have think Jay-Z would have made that call to, his little minions and said, just leave him alone because the feds is watching, da. But no, allegedly, things go full force. And this is crazy, y'all. This is so crazy on so many levels that he think that he can do these type of things and get away with it, allegedly, and get away with it. This puzzles me right here, y'all. This really makes me think that Jay-Z don't have enough sense to throw. If you shake him, it's going to be rattling in that head of his. Because this makes things so much worse. And this is just the beginning. What is going to happen when this 18th hit, y'all? And either he give up the DNA and everybody else start coming forth saying, he that baby's, my baby's pappy too, my baby's pappy too, my baby's pappy too. Or if he dodged this and this still opens up a can of worms for him, because they're saying that by law, he can go to jail now. Because the mother was 1 to the 5 and she didn't have the baby until she was 1 to the 6. Oh my goodness, y'all. Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. Word on the street is, this is going to prove a pattern. This is going to prove a pattern. And even if he take it or not, y'all, this is some serious karma right here. If he take it, he darned if he do and darned if he don't. If he don't take it, he's still legally going to be pursuing his son by law. And he can go full force against Jay-Z and whoever else that stopped him from getting this test for 14 years. And if he is presumed Jay-Z's son, everybody else can match their DNA with him. to prove if they have a match too. And if they match too with Ramir, they can come after Jay-Z as well. Y'all stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. This is getting juicy, y'all. Anyway, y'all, like I said, you know, Jay-Z is innocent until proven. But the way he moving, it looks guilty to me, y'all. And that's my personal opinion. Okay, y'all? Anyway, please like, share, and subscribe if you liked the video. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for the cash apps that I've been receiving. And y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do if you want to support the channel. Okay, y'all? Peace.